This tutorial is going to show you how to get a quick bibliography slide together. Take an article to begin with. We're clicking on one from the databases. At the top of this one, there's an area to cite. I can click on that and go and copy that information. Create a new slide and paste your citation into it. Then go to the left with your orientation for your bibliography. You're going to go under paragraph and change the size if it's too large and decrease it. Type in bibliography and make that centered in the middle of the page. This is true if you're going to do a Google Doc or a Google slide. The next thing that's a little odd is that the second line needs to be indented. In Google Docs, this is very weird. What you need to do is actually click return, and that's very important, and then the tab to the right button. Okay, you can actually click tab or go to the top for the indentation part. If you're not in the database, you can always go to an article you saved, whether it's in Google Drive or Notability. And at the very bottom here, you can copy and paste that. In Notability, you're going to use the finger function first and then highlight and copy and paste into your bibliography. If you get an article from a different database, it will look a little different to begin with, but ultimately the same rules apply. You're going to look for where there's an area that has an MLA citation. Again, typically at the very bottom of the article is universal, and you can take that and paste it into your bibliography, whether that is a Google Doc or a Google slide. One thing I needed to make sure to do is to paste it, and again, we're going to say enter and then tab it to the right. This hanging indentation is very important, as is the fact that it's in alphabetical order by the first thing on the left side. I have a website here that I want to cite as well. I can't find an automatic citation here, so I'm going to copy the URL and go into EasyBib. I'm going to just create a citation and say it's a website. Once I do that, I'm going to paste the URL in and search. Then I'm going to say cite. This will then show me the information that's automatically coming up. And in fact, I'm noticing there's a few things that are problems. And that's okay, like this title, for example, at the top, but I'm going to still click cite and then go back into what it says as the details. So, Facts on U.S. Immigrants, 2018, is actually the title. So I'm going to copy that and go back to where it says article title and paste that new title in. I'm then going to go through and check other things, like are there authors listed? Here are authors, and I want to go back to the article, and it says by, and it lists these people's names. So yeah, they are the authors. So there might be one error, but doesn't mean everything is wrong. So some other things like website title I looked at and was correct. The bottom of the page is the publisher, and that was correct. The very top of the page, August 20th, 2020, is not what immediately came up. So I'm going to go through that again and change it to update it and make it correct. Once I'm done, I'm going to say complete citation. I'm going to have to watch a little video, and where it says works cited, I'm going to go to the triple bar on the right-hand side, click on that, and say copy citation. I'm then going to paste that alphabetically into the work I've been doing, whether that's a Google slide or a Google Doc. And again, pasting it alphabetically by the last, the first thing on the left-hand side, okay? So this one is Budaman, right? And I'm going to have to put that there. Once I do, I'm going to indent it. I'm going to highlight it, go up to the A at the top, and where it says paragraph, click on that. And typically this is a 2-point line spacing, but I'm going to make it just big enough that it has some space so that when I can project it, it looks nice. And when I present it, it will be a clean, clear bibliography for the people watching.